Do you like basketball? Basketball, no. I like, but I'm not good at. Yes, I'm not.
Me too.
I'll tell you what, I'm seeing a take I don't like.
What is it?
Mark Cuban. NBC's making billions from the Olympics. We're giving it away for free and taking all the injury risk. I'd tell Adam Silver, let's create our own World Cup, like FIFA, one of the biggest events in the world. The players would make a lot more, but Adam wouldn't do it, so I sold my team.
I hate... It's just crazy. I would say the most jarring thing about, like, international basketball every offseason is how much more the sport is actually, like, at the center of everything. Do you feel that way?
Wait, say it again?
So, like, the Olympics or FIBA or whatever, when you watch it, it feels way...
Yeah, it's much less commercialized.
Yeah, like, it is not a vehicle for people to make money. And so that's just, like, such... And that's, like, my favorite thing about it. So, like, I don't know. Like, I really hate that from Mark Cuban. It's like, we got to find a way. We spend the entire year profit maxing. That's all we do in the NBA.
We have too many games. Everyone admits there's too many games, but we can't do it because
we just killed Tyrese Halliburton so that we could make more money. Jason Tatum is dead.
We killed all of the East next year.
Yeah.
They're just done for.
It's worth more. It's worth more to get an Atlanta Hawks like 4 seed Eastern Conference Finals run than it is to prioritize the health of anybody in any way at the cost of money. We done how much more do you want? How much more can you possibly consume? How much bigger can your fucking pile get, Mark Cuban? Oh my God.
If I was in charge, he would take a trip to the countryside for this statement. He'd be away from the public eye for a little
Every
while.
picture he's ever been in, boom, disappeared from. I'm erasing him from stuff.
Mark Cuban's he's always been missing a ring finger. Come on, he's always been
Come
like
on,
that.
yeah, he was like that was the big thing for the 2011 Mavs. It was like get Mark Cuban the index finger jewelry.
Yeah. So does he not know about FIBA or what?
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him, but I assume he knows, and he's like, well, obviously we can't compete with the Olympics, but we could take FIBA if we put some resources into it.
And it's crazy to be like, to have the Olympics be the thing that you think you can replicate business-wise when March Madness is right there. Like, people watch the Olympics because they're watching their own country, and they're like, let's compete. Like, March Madness is just a bunch of nobodies, but it's like tournament arc.
Fuck, there's a guy who just had 2 great summer league games for the Spurs. Like, I think his name's Saint... Oh, it's like something Saint Pierre. Let me look it up real quick. Spurs.
Saint Pierre.
No, George Saint Pierre. No, that's MMA. Fuck. Let me just look up
Yeah,
summer
that's
league
GSP.
Stats. Summer league stats, I guess. But yeah, he just had 2 great games where he had I think he had 27 and then he had 21 and fuck, I can't find him on the list. But that would be that kind of guy is a very much a March if they did NBA March Madness, you would get a guy like that every year where it's oh shit, he had 30, Steph only had 27 and his team advanced. This is really fun.
Remember the guy Doug years ago? He had a mustache and
yes.
He was at St. Peter's.
The Peacock School. I remember that.
Yeah. What's it called? I've been watching Bleach. Bleach is decent, but
okay.
I have issues with the power scaling and the power system itself. It started off so clean, where it's what's the powers in this show? Everyone gets a sword. And then every sword has its own unique power called a
Okay.
shikai.
Okay.
And so you got to learn the name of your sword because there's a little spirit dwelling within it. You
And if
got to
someone
learn the
else
name.
knows the name, they have you
No.
like that's bad, right?
No, I don't think that might have been. So I watched the original series like 10 years ago. And
Okay.
then now I read it when it came out and finished it 10 years ago. Now I'm watching the final arc that's just being animated now. So I've forgotten a lot of stuff.
I've only just seen clips where it's like guy backed into a corner. You got this. Your left arm's injured. Blah blah blah. And I know the name of your sword. And so it's like maybe I don't know. Maybe they like know what attacks it could do or something. But keep going. I've never interacted with Bleach. I've never read it or watched it.
That's another huge issue is they explain all of their attacks and powers for no reason. Like Hunter, they give a reason. Like in order for this to work, I have to tell you how it works. So I have to tell you I'm the bomber. For how it
Jujutsu
works.
Kaisen. That's one of my favorite things about that in JJK is it makes it stronger if you explain it.
Yes. And then One Piece, just every attack is named. It's just like the standard. They all say their attacks and stuff. But honestly, they don't explain things as much.
No.
Bleach.
No. Yeah.
Bleach, it's like there's a guy who has like an illusion type power, and what he does to you is he makes it so everything is inverted. So like you try and move right, you'll move left, and
Okay.
everything like that. But he'll do it to you, and he'll tell you exactly what's going on, and then it's like, why did you?
What do you
now they
gain
know
from that? Yeah.
Now they know exactly what's happening there. And there's other people like a person will be like their ability is their blood can get on a dead person and create a zombie. Or if their blood touches anyone, they could turn them into a mindless zombie. And it's like they tell you that straight up. It's like, why would you tell me that? Like, shouldn't you want to get the blood on me or whatever? But yeah, it originally started with just the swords, Shikai, and then Bankai was just like stronger, like level 1 attack, level 2 attack, and that's what we're dealing with. Then we introduce, and there was always this group of people to the side called Quincy's, and they were like, the Soul Reapers are swordsmen. These people are bow and arrow people. They make a bow and arrow out of light, and they shoot some stuff, and they had some couple other abilities with that too. Now there's more of those people, and they just have random superpowers. And the way the superpowers interact is pretty ridiculous. Like, for example, there's one guy he's that guy. He's a Quincy. He's an archer.
Okay.
But he also, for some reason, has the ability to where whatever he imagines becomes true. And so, like, he was fighting a little girl, and he's like, I just imagined your bones were cookies. And then she couldn't move anymore. And, like, he literally can bring meteors down from space. He can open a hole and create outer space and, like, put you in a vacuum and stuff like that. And he can literally do whatever he imagines. And he ends up getting beat for kind of a ridiculous reason.
Yeah,
but
guys like that shouldn't. Again, back to JJK. Takaba, the comedian. That's a great installation of imagination powers. Is he can only do it if he thinks it's funny. I love that. That's a great like way to because what you're describing, that guy should never lose. Like if he could.
Do you want to know how he loses?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, guys. Pause for a minute if
Fast
you're worried about
forward
spoilers.
60 seconds. At 9:20, we'll be done with the spoilers.
So he's fighting a guy who, he's fighting a guy who's sort of like
50 seconds.
Hisoka.
You gotta go.
Oh, all right, yeah. He can't. It ends up he can't imagine himself being stronger than this guy.
Oh my
because
god.
because he just survives all the attacks for some reason. Like he makes it out of outer space and still cuts him. He like he cuts the giant meteor and everything. He's just like, you made me out to be such a monster in your own mind that you couldn't beat me. And it's like, this is ridiculous.
That's
and
stupid.
Also the guy with the imagination powers isn't the leader of like the people. He's not like number one.
He's not top Quincy.
No. And so it's like, why you couldn't imagine that? And he could do so much other crazy stuff. Like you could literally imagine, all right, you can't see me and you don't remember that I'm here. And you won't know, and I imagine you don't know what attacks are hitting you.
All right, we're back from spoilers. All the spoiler-free people just got back. That is pretty stupid. I'm sorry that happened to Bleach. I'll
still good,
probably get around to watching it at some point, but I'm kind of busy right now. Superpowers, though. Speaking of superpowers, Superman. I saw it,
I haven't seen it yet.
bro. Oh, it's so sick. Oh my god. Yeah, I had so much fun. They literally do Jisrael Schmalestein. It's pretty much like that. And nah, I won't spoil it. But when you get back, we can talk about it. It's not like a crazy spoiler, but they do something to a world leader that it's like, oh shit, okay.
Oh, does Superman do it?
No, Hawk Girl does it.
Oh.
Because Superman's a goody two shoes. That's his whole thing. Is he's like in the world, he's like nice and kind of a dork, but it works. In the movie, it comes away very earnest and hopeful and all that. And yeah, I liked it. I had a great time.
You know what I've been seeing a ton of? I've been on Looksmaxing TikTok. I love those guys so much. And one of them posted a picture of Henry Cavill that somehow made him look small. Like
Nice.
it was just a perspective that made him look small, and then a perspective of the new guy where he's like having to duck underneath the ceiling when he's walking into a building, and they're like, he's got it.
I haven't seen pictures. The David Cornsweat, I guess his name is. He was hanging dong at the beach, like his swimsuit.
Oh.
It was like there was like a bulge in his swimsuit that everyone was like, "God damn!" In the cold
But-
water, it's like that.
Don't sexualize it, guys. It's just his anatomy. Some guys just live out
I was
there
gonna
throwing
zag.
dong all the
There's
time.
no way women like that. Disgusting. I'm gonna sexualize it badly.
How strong is your pee stream?
It depends how hard we're pushing here, and also depends how badly I've had. Like out of a movie, hour and a half, I've just been holding it or whatever. We can get relatively strong, but I don't know.
That's where I'm running into people's streams. And I'll tell you what, my max stream is not that. There's not too much pressure building up. Now
Okay.
I'm not a holding pee guy at all, ever, really.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always letting it fly. But at the movie theater, some of the streams I'm hearing, it's like, you're 10 urinals away from me. What's going on? And then last night, I saw the strongest stream ever, and it wasn't from a man. It was from a dog. It was from a huge German Shepherd.
Shit.
I couldn't believe it was like a hose. It was crazy.
That's so well, I mean, a dog at least you could it has the intention behind it. A dog's not pissing for fun. It's pissing to let you know, like, I'm here. This is mine. And so there's probably a bit more oomph behind that than just like a guy at a urinal. But it's hilarious. You're 10 stalls away. It's like the Utah Aura gif when he steps into the classroom. You just hear a guy start peeing, and it's like, oh, this guy, he's so terrifying. Oh my god.
In Bleach, it's spiritual pressure, but when in real life, it's pee pressure. Really,
Spiritual pisser.
yeah.
Yeah. What else? What else have I been up to? Not that much lately. Haven't been watching that much Full Metal Alchemist. I've been. The fuck did I do? I went to the aquarium. That was sick. The same day I saw Superman, I went to the aquarium, and that was dope.
Did you listen to the new Clips album?
No. Did you?
Pretty good. Yeah.
It's pretty good. I've decided anything post 2024, I'm not listening to. I'm not listening to any new music. Because the odds...
What?
Eventually, I'm gonna listen to an AI band, and I'm gonna be like, "This is pretty good," and then I'll be like, "Wait, it's an AI band," and then that'll be it. That'll be the end. No more podcasts, no more nothing. I'm not going on after that. So yeah, 2024, that's the cutoff. If you were real, then I'll listen to you, which I think Clips probably meets that criteria. So I guess I'll give it a listen. But yeah, any like the underground guys right now, any up and comers, sorry, you could be fake. I don't know who you are.
I feel like rap might be the least vulnerable to AI. Not saying it won't happen, and so the AI has gotten it to where like they can steal Drake's voice and make a song that everybody likes. But as far as like generating a person from scratch, I don't know. I feel like it might be harder because you're referencing that indie band that people like found out was
Yeah.
AI
The
recently,
Velvet
right?
Nutsack or whatever.
Yeah, and that seems like much easier because it's just like pretty slow
Yeah,
instrument sounds, and then
ethereal kind of.
yeah, and not too much like not too many lyrics and everything like that. So I think it's way more possible with that.
Mhm.
But it would be harder to
Yeah.
recreate Pusha T
You know,
in the
Hobson
aggregate.
was AI. He was a fake. He was like he was like Hatsune Miku.
Is that true?
Yeah, Hobson was a made-up guy like Hatsune Miku.
I would like if that was true. I would want that to be true, honestly. And the reason I'm hearing you out is because he wore those scary contacts, and so
Yeah.
it was like, oh, what if he was? What if he
No,
was a
that's
fake
that's
guy?
the realest guy of all time. That's the
What is
most.
he? He's like he raps about like only atheism, right? Is that his thing? He's
No, well, I mean, probably every song I've ever heard of Hobson, he's like, my mind's eyes fucked up, and like he smokes weed, but he's also like it's like if a guy who listened to Eminem made
Ooh.
music, you know, if that makes
What?
sense.
Every white rapper in the history.
No,
of
no,
music.
not. It's, well, I mean, it is. I've never listened to Machine Gun Kelly rap, but maybe it's
Oh,
kind
he-
of similar.
He's so. Have you seen that clip where they ask him how old he is?
No.
What answer to that question would make you the most mad? The answer he gave might be number one for me.
Do you think he was lying about his age, or what upset you about it? I'm trying to feel it out here.
Well, I can't give too many details away, or it'll give away what he said.
Okay.
You ask, you run into MGK, and you're like, oh hey, by the way, how old are you?
I bet he
Well,
did. He
what would
say
make you
something
mad?
like 69?
No, he said, honestly, I lost track a long time ago, or I haven't been keeping count. It's like,
The
what
most
are you talking
37-year-old answer of all time. Let me pull this up right now.
And they
Like-
were saying it's because he looks good. Like they're like,
He
what's
looks
your
great.
skincare?
He looks.
Yeah, he
he's
looks
30.
good.
He's 35. Okay. Yeah. I'm seeing a picture of him where he looks like kind of bad, but
Well, he's had a hair transplant before,
that's
And-
based. Everyone should.
and he's had plastic surgery. So guys, remember, he's probably had plastic surgery. I don't know. He
Yeah.
drinks blood also. Guys, don't try to replicate MGK.
Yeah. 35, and you just pivoted back to being like a punk metal boy band kind of guy. I'd be lying about that shit too. I lost
Hey.
track, dude.
Hey, that's a step up. Punk pop over lyrical spiritual.
Lyrical spiritual. The new Superman. He likes pop punk. So
Oh, does he really?
It's kinda
do they,
based.
do they have? Do they have Blink 182 or anything?
I think they have like in-universe versions of it. Let me pull up. James Gunn, I know, made like a playlist for all of them. James.
Is there an
Gunn.
after credit scene?
I stayed for one where it was like it was him and the dog on the moon, just being like happy
Crypto.
and nice. But if there was another, I didn't stay for two. I was like, I don't give a fuck. But it was still good. I enjoyed myself.
I always forget to Google, and so at the end of a movie, I have to like sit there for a second and Google. Is there an after credit scene? I saw Jurassic World.
How was that?
It's pretty solid. I think it's better than the. I think I only saw the first Jurassic World. I think it's better than that
Okay.
one, and it's just nice not having Chris Pratt on my screen. But it was good. I had fun.
I don't know. I don't think I've seen any of the new ones. I've seen the one where they go back to the island. You know, like the kid gets lost on the island and then they all go to like find him. Is that ringing any bells?
Is that a Jurassic Park sequel?
Yeah, it's like Jurassic Park 3 maybe,
Oh, okay.
where yeah, like they hire the old guy from the first one. They're like, "Hey, we're going to like fly over the island. We want you to show us, point out some cool stuff." But then they land on the island, and this is like 30 minutes in, and a couple that was on the plane, they get out, and it's revealed that their son went to the island on like a skydiving adventure type thing, and he got stuck there. And so now whole island is like broken down, overrun, plants, all that stuff, and loose dinosaurs, and they're trying to find this kid.
So at this point in the world, so dinosaurs kind of got everywhere, I guess. They like broke out or whatever, but they've been dying in most of the world because the planet isn't suited for them to live in, and they're just like kind of inconvenient and stuff like that. But there's near the equator, there's islands that are the climate is more similar to when they were alive back then. So dinosaurs are thriving on these islands, and they are no-go areas, because if you go, the dinosaurs are going to eat you, and you're never going to come back. But in this movie, you know why we're going to the no-go islands where the dinosaurs are?
Why?
Because a pharmaceutical company is funding the trip. God damn it.
It's always the pharmaceuticals.
And if we get these 3 key DNA samples from certain types of dinosaurs, then we can create a medicine that we can sell for billions.
That's stupid.
But there's a plucky, genuine young scientist by the name of Jonathan Bailey, the actor. I'll tell you what, he was really good in this. I was impressed.
Is that the guy from Oz or Wicked?
I think he's in something, but let me pull him up. He's a heartthrob, but he's gay. That's what I know about him.
There can be gay heartthrobs.
Yes, yeah, but
this is the guy from Wicked.
Yeah, but the women are disappointed. They're like, "Oh shit!"
Dancing through life here at the Oz Dust. I think that's like the club they're all at. Yeah, he's like a ne'er-do-well in Wicked. He's rich and he's handsome, but he doesn't try at school.
Did he blow you away with his acting chops?
Not really, but I liked Wicked more than I was expecting to. For a girl movie, I was like, hey, this is pretty good.
Which, by the way, Wicked 2 is already coming out in like a month or two.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to go. Because also, word on the street, second half of the musical has no good songs, and so... what the hell is this movie even going to be about?
What the frick?
What the frick?
But yeah, so he was a paleontologist who had to come identify the dinosaurs because he's the only expert left, and his museum was being defunded, so it's not like he had anything to lose. But he is trying to convince Scarlett Johansson to instead of sell the DNA to the pharmaceutical companies, instead give it to the world open source for free, and we can save lives.
Damn, penicillin style.
So which choice will they make? I don't know, guys. Tune into Jurassic World Rebirth to find out. And you know what? I Googled him after he's 37, and he's British. Could be James Bond.
I've been looking.
James Bond.
James Bond. And he's a first gamer James Bond. Okay. I like that.
He does every mission via drone.
Nice.
He's like, this is just like Halo.
I've been looking. I don't know how to... What?
First gamer James Bond, he gets no girls the entire
movie. First incel James Bond. It's antithetical to the character. Women still throw themselves at him, but he's just in his head. Oh, I'm fucking disgusting. No one would ever want me.
No, I'm thinking he's like James Bond, and he's wearing the suit, but it's all dirty, and he hasn't showered clearly in days, and he's like, I'm freaking James Bond, and they don't respect me.
I'm James Bond.
Women have changed, not James Bond.
What's up, bitch? And he has Dorito dust all over his hands. Oh man, that's hilarious. What the fuck are we even gonna... Oh, Summer League. Summer League. The realest basketball of all time. Summer League. It's canon?
No, it's not. Trae Young struggled, so it's fake.
Okay. Well, Trae Young sucks now, so that all tracks. Get wrecked. Timestamps.
Don't timestamp me getting wrecked. Guys, don't click on that one.
Well, guys, YouTube comments, you can timestamp it, but I'm timestamping 24 minutes... Summer League talk. Everyone else watches way more Summer League than I do. I don't watch that much Summer League.
I haven't watched a single full game this year.
Based. That's so based. I would go.
I've only seen clips on
like if I could get a media pass, I would go to Summer League. But
I feel like you definitely could.
Well, I'm gonna try. Well, it's because I've tried with the Wizards like 3 times, and they ignore all my freaking emails. And I'm like, I wouldn't be that bad if I was in the room with Trey Johnson. I wouldn't be. Hey, Gay Johnson, and then they kick me out. That's not what would happen. No, Summer League. It's I have a list of names, and I have like 4 bullet points for some of them. And then we have some lobbyist requests as well. So,
well, first off, everyone in our orbit goes to Summer League too.
I know.
So I feel like you just gotta text them, be like, hey, let me.
Well, I
want to
go with you.
in?
Is the problem? And so,
well, I'm never gonna go.
I know you're never. I'm never gonna go. You're such a bitch. Oh my god, dude.
Plus, Josh Giddey's in Vegas. I can't be there.
You guys can never be seen together.
Because what if he sees all my hate from me? He's like, well, let me settle this Aussie style.
Oh,
and then he beats me up.
That would be embarrassing. And he would beat you up for sure.
And I would too. Yeah, hit me, Josh. Full dweeb mode.
Jack,
hit me.
Jack Doherty or whatever, the guy who walks around with like a 6'7" security guard, just
yeah.
spitting on people and stuff. Yep.
Imagine Josh Giddey hits me, and then he has to play on the qualifying offer, and he does bad, so he actually has way less money for me to come after.
Nice.
I'm like, God dang it!
He
they
punches
just paid
you.
him $30 a year.
You're emailing Arturis. Pay him.
Pay him. He's got killer instinct.
He deserves it. Okay, so good players. Players that are too good. I wrote down. Kyle Filipowski. He's too good to be here. Ryan Dunn. Also, this is another thing. Defense scales too high in the Summer League. So, like, if you're a couple years older and you're good at defense, you're going to jump off the page at Summer League, which maybe there's a rookie a bit further down my list that fits that mold pretty well. But Ryan Dunn, he looked very good. And then, Filipowski. I don't know what the Jazz are going to do, but, like, if they treat him like a real building block and they trade Walker Kessler still, I'll be so confused. Because Filipowski is awful on defense. Like, if you ask him...
I thought you were going to hit me with, like, he's the next Laurie take or something like that, but yeah.
No, yeah.
He's Olynyk genre.
Yeah, like he's good on offense. He's got some funky some layers, but
he's a good stretch.
But I'm saying, like, if I'm seeing battles between him and who the fuck did they play in that first game? Oh, I can't remember. But yeah, he's straight up bad defensively.
They were playing OKC in Salt Lake City, but I don't know about in Vegas.
I'm thinking maybe a Dembona is who I was thinking was going at him, but regardless, offensively just a bit too good to be playing Summer League, it feels like. Who jumped out to you?
The big one I saw, the one with the most hype I saw, well, first off, probably HANSEN Young.
Yeah, young and the Restless.
Yeah, handsome and young. Have you seen his shirt?
No, is that what it says?
He has merch, and he had it before the draft too, where it's his name HANSEN Yang, and then like he has letters over some of the letters, so it also says handsome young.
Okay, nice. He's the first Jokic glazer in the NBA. I love it. Like, we got legit.
Şengün was a Jokic glazer, no?
I don't know. They asked Young. They were like, first game against Jokic, what are you gonna say to him? And he's like, picture, autograph, please. And I was like, so based. Oh my god.
He's epic. I've seen the passing highlights. Those are cool. I saw one awesome clip where it showed his hand size. He was like falling behind the backboard, and they tossed it up, and the play was dead, but they tossed the ball up anyway, and he caught it in one hand and like quickly. He did a Jokic style like
handball, little tap thing
or water polo type thing. It was cool. And yeah, he just seems cool. He said I just saw a clip where they're like, what are you gonna do for your off day tomorrow? He's like, eat, sleep, no PS5 this time though.
No PS5.
I think he didn't bring it with him. Did you see him holding the PS5 box?
No, I didn't. Is it just teeny tiny?
Yeah, it just looks like a regular box. It's it would. I would have to exert. I would have to exert some strength,
Yeah,
but
well,
not him.
you're not Chinese Jokic, so that makes sense.
You know, I've had a little bit of a training arc over the past year.
Doing what?
I had a Brita. I have a Brita water pitcher. You know,
Mhm.
and so I would grab it with my left hand. And at the beginning of the year, it was a little shaky because my left hand was so weak when it's filled up with water.
Yeah.
Now I do it steady
So
as a
you're
rock.
just pouring yourself a glass of water. I'm such a beta loser, just like shaking.
No,
around.
I'm like this is literally my training arc. I'm literally in
That's-
heaven's arena right now.
That is so stupid. Young Hansen, I liked. Genuinely pretty sick ass passing rates. I feel like not to. I don't want to shit on Şengün. Or I mean, I will shit on Sabonis, but like, both of them, not quite Jokic. Like,
Chill. Şengün is doing this stuff at Summer League too.
no, I mean these reads, they're kind of sick.
Şengün has made him. I've got clips from the Turkish league. He was doing that.
Oh, the Turkish league, cool, great. No, I will. Yeah, like I don't know, both of those guys. There's just a versatility that Jokic has in his passing game, where he's a bit more dangerous on the move or from every spot on the floor, whereas those guys, you know, nice hubs in their spots and all that stuff. Young,
Well, Sabonis has like no creativity. I feel like I never see him trying to do anything crazy. Whereas Şengün is always trying to do something crazy. They're like two, and then in the middle is Jokic, where he's like,
well, Jokic is
I'm doing crazy and sustainable stuff.
Jokic is it's not crazy. It's that that Buster Rhymes clip where it's like, cause it's only delusional until it happens. So is it really delusional? That's Jokic. It's not crazy.
It
for him to
was
make those
delusional
passes.
against OKC. they didn't.
That's
go
not
through.
fair.
So he's officially crazy.
Wow. Well, then Şengün. I don't know.
We didn't see him in a playoff series against OKC. He might have cooked them.
This is Şengün. It's a Şengün upscale because Jokic. We don't know how Şengün would have
We
done.
don't.
Maybe the jumper comes back.
We have no clue.
We got Cooper Flagg versus Dylan Harper last night. Did you see any of
Here
that?
in my eyes. Cooper Flagg versus Dylan Harper. I saw the only thing I've seen is Carter Bryant defense highlights. I haven't seen, and I actually did see, clips of Cooper Flagg struggling, and his handle was a little loose. But then I saw he finished the game with 31 on 21 shots, and he got to the line a ton. So
yes, I've rewatched all of Flagg and Harper's possessions, and then like game. If you just have the game on, Carter Bryant was he was clearly the guy who like popped the most, and that's what I was talking about.
0 for 7 on the offensive end, though.
That's what I was talking about. Is like defense just scales way too high. In summer league, it's so easy to be like 0 for 7. Okay, well he broke up this lob. It was really sick. But he is, Operation Give Wemby No Bad Defenders. Your dream.
The invincible. The Operation Locked Door No Key.
The locked door. Operation
The locked
Iron
door with no key.
with no key. Okay.
Say the full thing, because obviously, if people would be like the locked door, you could be like, "Well, I'm the key."
I'm
No,
the
there
key.
is no key.
Operation Locked Door welded shut. No key.
Yeah, like Wuhan and the
Yes.
pandemic.
Carter Bryant, sick ass defender, but I am a little worried. He will be genuinely unplayable on offense.
Yeah.
Like if they're like going into like a 2-7 matchup or something, like they sneak in the lower half of the playoffs, he is not seeing the floor for more than 12 minutes.
Well, he might be able to hit like corner threes, because he did it. He did it at an okay rate in college, but he's very much like. When you look at like the body and when you see like him off the court, like there's like mic'd up stuff with him. Like, have you ever seen that clip in high school where he's like, "I promise I'm not a tough guy. I'm from the suburbs, but these guys are not tough." He's like a very cool, charismatic guy. Like he seems like he'd be the main character of like all-American basketball version or something. And But then you see him actually play offense, and it's like, okay, this guy's like the fifth guy on the court on
Yeah.
offense in every offense. Like he just stands in the corner. It's just like survive. Like this is the type of guy. Spurs Hawks finals. Trey is guarding this guy, and then
Yes, yeah.
he'll be able.
This is the
he'll
guy-
be able to hold up.
He's not as bad. Well, it's not 1-to-1 that Kevin Durant on Mind the Game was like, we'll just put Jokic on you. But this is who Jokic would guard. We very
for
much.
sure.
Even taking corner threes is a lot like further along than Jared Vanderbilt is, but still kind of that mold of like, well, if you play this guy, it's a huge advantage for us when we're playing defense. And so, I don't know. On one side, you're like, it's a rookie, whatever. Like to expect him to not have any flaws is kind of tough, but he's also 22 years old, and so it's not like there's
Carter Bryant?
Yeah. Is he younger
No,
than that?
No, he's young. He's young. He's
Carter Bryant. Who the fuck am I thinking of then? Who is it? Ryan Dunn, maybe?
Ryan Dunn
Yeah.
is older.
He's
yeah.
22. He's 22. Okay, I got him confused. I got my beefy forwards confused there. Sorry.
Ryan Dunn was hitting a little bit on offense. I saw some like little mid-range cook sessions from
That's
him.
what I'm saying. Well, he's too good to be here because he's got the Carter Bryant defense part of it, and he's got like I've trained in the NBA a couple seasons level strength on top of it, and so it's like, okay, well, these 18-year-olds actually
Yeah.
can't guard you, grown adult man.
Yeah, he was, I think, 4-year college player. So yeah, now he's 6 years removed from
Damn.
being 18 or whatever.
That's dude. The Wizards, they have a center, white guy, long hair. He's 26 playing in summer league. I was like, damn.
Who is he?
I don't remember his name. Or
How
anything.
old is Yuki Kawamura?
Yuki
Is
Kawamura.
he could be 40 for all we know.
Age. He's 24,
Oh, okay. That's younger than I thought.
and he's got a boyish look to him.
Yeah. There's Summer League on right now.
Probably it's
Um,
fucking Sunday. Shit gets wicked here.
Where's the Wizards roster? I saw the Trey Johnson.
He played pretty good.
He threw the ball. He did a pump fake and then threw the
yes.
ball off the defender. That was pretty cool.
I don't remember who it's one of the 50s probably. It's probably Gilbert or Pierre maybe, but I don't know exactly. Or maybe Richmond. However, if we're talking Wizards, straight up 9-11 for Alex Sarr first game.
Oh,
He was so bad on offense.
wait, have you seen who Steve Wallace's latest videos with? It's like a month old now or something.
No. Who is Steve
But it's-
Wallace?
Well, not Summer League, the Camping with Steve.
Oh,
Steve Wallace.
okay, yes.
It's camping. He camped with Oliver Anthony. Does that name ring a bell to you?
Mm-mm.
That's Richmond. For God, if
Whoa.
you're 5'3" and you're
Whoa.
300 pounds. Yeah, he
the-
camped with
The
with
guy
that
who was like out in the woods singing about
Yeah,
and then it turned out he was like a centrist.
yeah. He was camping with
Damn.
Steve.
Okay. Well, redemption arc starts here. Camping with Steve and we get super woke in the woods.
I'll. You know what? Steve could be a Nazi, and I'd be okay. He's A-okay in my book.
Steve
That's
could
what
be a
I say.
Nazi. We just, I'm just fast forwarding
Oh.
through all the scenes where he like says, I'm just tapping that forward button.
Wait, no, it wasn't his most recent video. I think it might be. It's an older one. Yeah, 200 miles off-roading with Oliver Anthony. Epic.
Okay.
That
guy really
yeah.
fucked up the grifter. I respect him for that, I guess. That he didn't just like full. He could have just been like, he could have done like the Steven Crowder, Ben Shapiro circuit, and just like killed it with an album or something. But he came out and he was like, I don't have any strong opinions. Both sides are bad.
Well, no, he came out with another profitable route like a month ago. He put out a song about divorced and his skank wife taking all his money and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I'd like to hear her side of the story, but whatever.
Well, maybe she's 5'3", 300 pounds.
Yeah, Alex Sarr, awful against the Suns. Bub Carrington, very similarly, so that's a bit tough to see. But Trey Johnson rocked. Keyshawn George rocked as well. Who else do you have written down?
I'll tell you what, you say defense scales. I think passing really scales, and Nikola Topic is one who's I see the passes he's making are honestly really nuts, but I still have fears about him long term. But for the type of player he is, like just getting up and down in this open game, like he's doing crazy manipulation stuff, wraparound passes, skip passes, everything. He really looks very good.
Yeah, I saw he had a great move. It's the most like this archetype player move of all time, where it was a beautiful like pass fake in transition to the big that was running with him, who was pretty much like in the dunker spot at that point. He hits him with the fake, and it's like everyone bites. Wide open floater, just complete brick. Like off the backboard, hits the side of the rim somehow. It's like, damn. Once you add that, now we're cooking. That's a good player, and so maybe that'll happen. But yeah, it's just tough. He's again, the setting in OKC is like we lose the transaction if we play a guy who's a pretty good passer and bad at defense.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah, the trade-off is not going to be worth it. But I think, what's it called? I think my boy, AJ Mitchell, has been doing good for them as well. I'm trying.
He did have a couple good games.
He's a good passer too, not Topic level, of course. But they're playing Brooks Barnhizer, which is a guy who I had in my top 40 board. I just kind of threw him in at the end.
Nice.
Which I think was like kind of unpopular because he's like let me see, how tall is he? He's like a 6'6", 6'7" wing, good defender and really good like rim protector for a wing, but he shot like 49% at the rim in college, which is really bad. And it's just a question of, will this guy ever be able to score at all, and is he also athletic enough to really guard? But he's crazy. Like he had a tooth knocked out in college, and then he came back and played after. He's like the kind of white hillbilly cool guy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he went 8 for 10 in this game. What a blast.
He had back-to-back 6-steal games, I'm pretty sure. If it's the guy I'm thinking about. And that's a pretty recognizable name.
Yes, he had 6 steals, and it's an epic name, Barnhizer.
Reed Shepherd.
Oh, yeah.
Did
Lightning has been striking in Vegas.
I don't know. Well, first of all, 25 shots. We are emptying the clip.
What did he finish with?
Pretty sick-ass stat line. 28 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals, 3 blocks.
Okay, not exactly Lightning. That's not Steve Nash. That's like, what is Westbrook? Like Flash Flood.
Flash Flood?
He got engulfed by Flash Flood.
Yeah. 10 of 25 from the field. And that's on. He shot 6 of 15 from 3, and he still had a 52% true shooting. So definitely some tough aspects of his game, but other people were quick to point out the rest of Houston's Summer League roster is not very good, and so it's
but no Summer League roster is good. So I wouldn't be like he's getting let down by the guys.
Well, I'm just saying, dude. Like there's not that many other guys. But at the same time, 25 shots is a lot of shots for Summer League.
Yeah, but you just hope that the guy what pick was he? 4?
3, I think.
3. Like, if you drafted him 3 a year ago, it's like, come on, he's gotta be beaten up on these. Like, I've seen Tony Snell and Doug McDermott beat up on guys in Summer League. Like, it's gotta be him. Which still, I'm not like sounding alarms for him, but like, that it is a funny thing to be the guy who's like, that guy don't talk about Reed's struggles. It's his teammates letting him down. Rather like that. You have the Summer League doesn't count angle. You don't need to.
Yeah,
Who's on this roster? Let me pull it up.
I don't remember, but I do remember
They're playing Detroit right now.
all his, like, if you go back and watch the 25 shots, it's not like in the flow. The ball just came to him. He's got to put it up. It's very much like bringing it up from the other free throw line. You could see it. Yep, this bitch is going up. I'm taking this shot.
And honestly, that is what Summer League is for. Like,
Yeah.
it's tough because for him, it's like, I need to be so good. Like, that's really the benchmark of Summer League now. It's like, I need to be so good that you take me out of these games. And then the rest of his teammates are like, I am fighting for a job here.
Yeah,
I need scraps here.
I'm
so
26 years old playing for the Washington
Yeah.
Wizards. And shout out to that guy, Hoop Dreams. I hope he carves a way out in the league for sure. Speaking of players that get taken out of games, Cooper Flagg done in Summer League. They're not playing him anymore, understandably so. He what do you gain from him playing in Summer League? Not much. And he did have a pretty sick game against the Spurs. Like you said, the handle was kind of fucked up. I think if the Mavs, like, there's been all this talk about all these jumbo lineups that the Mavs could run with Flagg kind of doing some point forward shit. I don't know how that probably would go pretty poorly right
Summer
now.
League not canon, dude. Wemby struggled, so.
He struggled
Wemby
the first game.
Who did he get? Who did he get beat up by in Summer League?
Kai
Was it
Jones
Edey?
dunked on him.
But there was someone else who was like posting him up and like moving him. Do you remember or no?
No. I remember Şengün gave him 45. But that was in
That was the Lion versus Tiger.
quote unquote canon regular season basketball. It's the last fucking daylight Şengün's ever gonna see in that matchup. But I don't remember who all I remember is the Kai Jones dunk.
Oh, I'm scrolling through the NBA subreddit to look for clips, but
Okay.
this isn't. They didn't post Summer League highlight. Well, the last one I saw was HANSEN Young catches a body and he's dunking on somebody.
He did have a cool
Epic.
dunk. If Jokic could jump, oh my god, this is
Oh.
crazy. Rob Dillingham's been playing a little bit. I don't
Oh,
know.
is he playing well? He's gotta play well.
Yes. He is another passing scales guy, I feel like. Like he could really, he had 15 and 9 against the Nuggets, and he had 15 and 6 against the Pelicans. Damn, I wish I had caught that. Him versus Jeremiah Fears in the Pelicans game. That must have been a fun matchup. But yeah, he can make some like pretty good passes, and it really jumps on a summer league team that, like, I don't know. I've been seeing some Wolves fans have been pissed because, like, people are being more critical of, like, Rob Dillingham than they are of Terrence Shannon Jr. And, like, both guys are playing pretty well, I think. But, like, the people I saw upset, they were like, you're treating the 25-year-old like he's 20, and you're treating the 20-year-old like he's 25.
Well, one guy's got way more of a realistic future on the team, I feel like, and I get fan bases are never going to give up on their draft picks that
Shifty,
early.
hey,
But
Bones Highland. Oh my God, Bones.
he really do they have Bones Highland too?
I
think they
the
do.
The Wolves actually might. Yeah, I think so. I remember he went Clippers to the Hawks, and then I don't know exactly where he went after that. But damn, there was a moment where I was like,
there was a
yep,
time.
we literally have Jamal Crawford off the bench right now. It's the same guy.
He was a very cool prospect. He was at VCU. He was pulling up from the logo. He was nasty.
And that's like like, if he stuck around, I do feel like he's a guy that I point to on the list of Jokic money guys. Played with Jokic, got more money because of it.
And he is like 20 years ago when small guards are more livable, he would be pretty good. He would carve out like a consistent career.
Oh, yeah. When they're more livable and the handle scales so much higher. Like, back then it was like if you're small and you can't shoot that well, we don't give a fuck. Like, there's so many avenues for you to be good in the NBA.
But we can't go too far back because if we go back to like the 80s, then he's actually the worst ball handler in the league because everyone Kenny Smith knew could do what Kyrie Irving was doing. They just did that at
fuck.
They did that at home. They weren't allowed to do in the league. But I mean, come on. Kenny Smith needs to like. Kenny Smith has never considered an experience outside of his own. Like he's like. Everyone I knew growing up in New York was better than Kyrie Irving. They just weren't allowed to do it. And then there was also, who was he talking about? There's some like famous New York high school point guard that played when Kenny was in high school. I forget his name. It might have been Jamal Tinsley in high school, but I'm not 100% sure. But I saw a video where Kenny's like, he's the best high school player ever. He said best or greatest. And then people in the comments are like, bro, you're from New York. Shouldn't you be glazing Kareem? What happened to Kareem? He was like, he never lost a game. And he's like famously the most dominant high school player. But no, Kenny Smith is just like, nope, that guy is the best ever. And it's like, I'm sure LeBron was better too. I'm sure that a lot of guys are better. Like we can't ever say coolest. Like imagine me at like a Keel Carr. He's the best ever. And I guess there are people like that.
Thon Maker, best high school player I've ever seen.
You know, I thought of a little while ago. I was walking, thinking about Akil Carr, and I thought about like someone. You know how he was Crime Stopper, and there have been some other athletes who've gotten that nickname, like Manny Pacquiao. They said like all the crime stopped in the Philippines when he fought. I was thinking about like. A hate nickname you could use for someone like Josh Giddey, for example. I could call him Crime Starter.
Crime Starter.
He's so bad. Everyone leaves the stadium and does gang violence.
Arson rates spike when Josh Giddey plays basketball.
All the gang members are at home, or all the gang members are outside. They're not watching the game. They're on the streets because there's nothing they want to see.
That's funny. That's kind of everybody I've written down for Summer League. Filipowski, Randon, Hansen Yang, Reed Shepard, Alex Sarr.
Did Ron Holland have a big game? I'm watching Ron Holland right now. Ooh,
he did.
Just had a sick drive.
He did have a big game. Let me pull it up.
He just had a nasty drive and then a little dump off pass right when he got to the rim.
Dumper.
It really is just. There's so many small guys out in Summer League. And then I saw a video recommended to me in my YouTube where it's like going over every Summer League bust. Or not Summer League bust. Going over every Hoop Mixtape bust. It's like they're all small guys. Like really it's just the genetics reality. Oh, and that's what I love about looks maxing. They have a whole vocabulary. Have you ever heard the term unknown warrior?
No.
What would you guess an unknown warrior is in looks maxing?
Given our context clues, and we're talking about Jeanette, maybe like an ugly guy?
No, it's the opposite. So, like, it's someone who doesn't know about looks maxing, but is just naturally very handsome. And so there's this one looks maxing guy who's huge on TikTok. His name is like K Shami. You might recognize him if you saw him. It's Shami, I think.
All right.
He did a video where he was at his college graduation or something, and he was filming himself, and then there was a guy a couple rows behind him who was better looking than him, and he didn't realize it, and so everyone said he got mocked by an unknown warrior. and then the comments they write are so funny about like the kinds of things that an unknown warrior would say, because the idea being like these guys put in so much work and then they just get destroyed by someone who doesn't even like really think about their looks.
I'm looking at this guy.
Yeah, the comments are mewing. The meme. Looks maxing. Oh, the TikTok meme, right? They say, mind you, he's probably always looked like that and isn't a looks maxer that's hyper obsessed over every details.
This guy looks so normal for.
He
like,
does.
Don't get me wrong. He's like a handsome guy.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't look like he doesn't look like an A-list celebrity or anything.
Yeah.
But he's like he's the face of looks maxing, I guess. He's one of the biggest creators.
That's
and
crazy.
they have very different like metrics that they use. Like they talk about canthal tilt. You ever hear of that?
Yeah, it's where your eyes are like
yeah.
one way
I don't
or
know what
another.
guys, do I have
Which is it? You should do the eyes. Yep, pull them.
No, not like they're either tilted up.
No one can hear you. Your mic is not.
Oh shoot! Well, the guys, comment down below what kind of tilt you have, and I also don't know which one is good or not. Like, there's positive and there's negative. I don't even know.
Multiply the negative against the positive to create reverse canthal tilt.
You need a straight collarbone all the way across. It's crazy, but yeah. And then I'm seeing videos where they're posting like footage from 1920 of indigenous people sailing in a boat in like a remote jungle, and it's like they just zoom in on one of the guys who just happens to have like a great jawline. He's really good looking, and they play like the looks maxing music. It's so good. I love the looks maxers so much.
This is I don't have an online community I'm obsessed with like that, so maybe that's what I'm missing. Maybe I need to find not community, but like people to laugh at. I guess I don't.
You gotta find a rabbit hole to fall down.
The last thing that killed me straight up. Let me pull it up real quick. It's this video of OG where he just like his camera glitches and he completely disappears. Here, I'll play it for you. Here it is.
Oh, I thought you meant Anunnaki.
he just like completely leaves the screen. Yeah, but I don't have. There's not like a group. So guys, comment down below what weird internet subculture I should get into. Pablo has the looks maxers. I don't know. I don't know what I should be on.
I just saw another one. You ever see people jumping into a bog?
Yes, I've been seeing the bog jumpers. Yes.
You saw that one guy should be dead.
Which one?
Sure.
Where he's down there forever?
They don't show him getting out. Shoot, I don't have it in my likes. But there was a guy who jumps into a bog and seemingly doesn't have any way of getting out. There's one guy I saw who keeps a rope. Like he puts a rope in the bog. So you know he's pulling it to get out. This guy is wearing a mask. Have you seen him?
No, not really.
And he jumps in, and the video's like 30 seconds or whatever of him getting more and more submerged, and then finally his head goes under, and then the video ends. And it's like, I don't know how he could possibly get out of it unless someone's there with him, maybe. But
jumping in bog. I mean, he's probably alive.
The top comment was like, I think he's dead.
Oh, okay. I see the mask guy now. Yes. Ew.
And it's kind of scary.
God, this is so gross.
Would you rather bog jump or cave?
Oh, I'm
dive?
bog jumping for sure. I'm killing myself if you tell me to go in a cave. Like, I'm claustrophobic, and so to be in a cave like that, like, yeah, I'm not doing it. Like, there's not like money you could offer me to do it. When I watch the videos in my house, I get scared. I'm like, holy fuck, fight or flight right now.
Would you ever go to space?
Yeah, I guess.
There's this thing that Olivia Rodrigo said where she said like her first date question that she would ask everyone on a date is, would you ever go to space? And if they say yes, then she's not interested because it's a self-centered thing. And I was like, I'm into that. I think that's based because honestly going to space is the same thing to me as like caving and bog jumping. It's like, what are you doing up there?
It's a self-centered thing. What do you mean?
Like, I think she said that someone who would go to space is like they would only think about themselves is the implication, or they'd be more likely to only think about themselves because it is a very reckless thing to do, you know, for very little gain.
I think that's stupid.
And
And I don't know. Maybe that's because I'm saying. Maybe it's because I already went. But like,
You already went to space?
yes. No. But like, when you ask me that question, in my brain, it's not like, am I linking up with like Virgin Air to get on their fucking spaceship that burns 1,000 orphans to get up into the stratosphere? It's just like, if you opportunity, no like price to be paid, go to space, would you do it? I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, I guess. But like, yeah, as a self-centered thing, I don't see the vision there, Olivia.
The craziest thing is the guy who had wife and kids that went cave diving, the Nutty Putty incident
Yes.
or whatever. Is like, that's crazy. That's, what are you up to, dude? He presumably he sacrificed getting a sports car and stuff like that when you get married and have kids. I think you could sacrifice the cave diving, but I guess not.
Yeah, that one's always sad to me. I don't know. I always get, there's like different levels. It's like when someone dies and it becomes like a thing online where like 9/11 being a meme, I don't feel that bad about it. But like laughing at the one guy who died in the Nutty Putty cave, I'm like, damn. He was probably that'd be scary as shit to be like, yep, if we get you out, we're gonna break your legs. So we're working on that, and then you just die upside down. That's some shit. But at the same time, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not caving pilled.
The Thompson twins are courtside for. I think they're not sitting with each other, because it's Pistons versus Rockets right now. So
Whoa.
their jersey sweat is thicker than blood.
Okay, threads are thicker than blood.
Nice.
Nice.
According to NBA sources, Tatum has been active in recruiting Lillard to Boston. The consensus from talking to league executives here in Las Vegas is the Celtics do have a chance in the Lillard sweepstakes.
Nice. That's the most. He fits their system perfectly.
I'm going to be upset with Damian Lillard if he makes a decision like now. Like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah,
If
you don't. There's no clock.
The goal is to win a championship. Just wait till you can see who's got the easiest road. Come on. It's no, we don't need to. And you know you're not going to beat Damian Lillard. He has to know, right?
Yeah. Role player money. Go to the Thunder or something. Calm little bench roll. Have a couple nuclear games where it's vintage Dame or something. Maybe hit the Dame time thing once and then win a ring. Oh, that'd be sick.
Duel with Josh Giddey in February. Josh Giddey, 25, 10, and 10. Lillard, 34, 5, and 7.
It is crazy. I don't know how time will remember Damian Lillard. Is that just going to be a guy that, like, we're talking about that people... Like, who is the Damian Lillard of, like, the 2000s, I wonder?
Well, Gilbert is comparable, but he's so much shorter, his career. So I don't know. It's
like,
also hard.
Worse. Because, like, Damian Lillard was straight up, like... If the Blazers had been a little bit better, he would have been, like, an MVP finalist a couple of years.
Yeah. Well, Gilbert had the 1 year that was Damian Lillard, like, where he averaged 30. But, yeah, outside of that, Lillard to me is one of the, like, best point guards of all time. But I don't know if he'll be remembered. I also wonder... So, like... Basketball's... The NBA started in the 60s, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't really have too many highlights of guys like pre-1980. And then 1980 through 90, like, it's still more limited. And then for, like, everyone 2000 and up, we have, like, every game they've ever played. And so you could find stuff. So I wonder how that's going to impact the future in, like, 30 years, where it's just the sheer volume of highlights. And because everyone's scoring more, like, there's going to be way more games of Damian Lillard scoring 30 than, like, well, not even Damian Lillard. I don't know. It's just, I feel like the YouTube amount of clips is going to alter how people remember people.
I don't know. Because I also feel like plenty of people, if it gets to, like, the level you're describing, it might as well not even get there. Like, unless you go out, if it hits that level, unless someone is straight up like, give me Damian Lillard highlights right now, the odds that they interact with them as opposed to the odds that they get literally any other player. Like if they're going back and looking for highlights, they'll get LeBron, Steph, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Giannis Jokic, like all of these players that are like, I don't know, that I'm certain that will be remembered as like elite players 15 years from now or whatever.
Yeah, and I hope Lillard has staying power just from the type of shooting that he did, because like there's not guys who are coming in shooting like that. But maybe there will be more in the future. But I thought there'd be more after him. I don't know.
And the reason I even said that is like what certainly will not translate is the panic of Damian Lillard having the ball with like 30 seconds left. Like the straight up just being like, oh my, this fucking guy. Like the way MVP like 2016 Steph would shoot like a half court shot and you'd be like, oh, here we go. He's going to shoot. He shoots 50% on these. Here we go. There was a moment like that with Damian Lillard where it was like, what can you do to stop this guy from winning the game right now? And he has so many clips where he wins games, and obviously the Russell Westbrook thing, like that probably cements him in some people's minds, but I'm just not sure how like kids right now will grow up and remember him.
I feel like he's gonna lose the war long term to Westbrook. It'll be like
100%,
Drake.
yeah.
It'll be like Drake and Kendrick, where it's like in the moment I'm like, yes, finally people see what I see, and then it's like, well, come on, Drake's makes hits, he makes bangers. So it's like
Russell Westbrook averaged triple-double 3 times.
Every young NBA player for the next 30 years is going to be a Drake fan. Really. And no one's going to like, yeah. So I'll be on my deathbed saying he proved triple doubles were useless.
All right, pull up the lobbyist request thread. We did.
Wait, one more thing.
What?
The Lakers didn't offer LeBron a contract? What's the LeBron news?
Yeah.
I'm seeing. So Dave McMenamin said, some have said that the true cause of this situation was the Lakers not offering LeBron a contract beyond next season. But Rich Paul told me that they never asked for one. But did we get Shams and Ramona? Who did we get? LeBron is officially...
It was Ramona and Windhorst, I believe.
Okay, let me pull up the full statement. But LeBron is done for sure?
I don't know exactly.
After this year.
I think the vibe I'm getting, and I have, like, from all of this, not just from any one report we've gotten recently, is that he's probably done. This doesn't really feel like a situation that's trending towards, we're going to fix this. And yeah, I would assume he probably wanted a 2-year deal with a second-year player option, the way he's kind of been moving for a little while now at this point, just to maintain flexibility. And the Lakers were like, no, we're good on that.
What's it called? Also, Herb Jones extension.
Oh, yeah. Still probably one of the better contracts in the league. What, 3 years, $68 million? That's like 24 a year?
Yeah, something like
20.
that.
It's not even 23 a year. Yeah, he rocks, and I don't know. I hope I don't want to say free him from the evil that's going down in New Orleans, but I'd like to see him play in meaningful playoff games. That's for sure. Yeah.
And so back to Summer League, Derek Queen. I don't know. I don't know what stats. Fried. I don't know what stats he's been putting up, but I like how his drives are looking. I sent you the one clip. So Johan Behringer had like 7 blocks in a game or something. Yes. He was looking nuts. But I sent a clip where he blocked Derek Queen, and I was like, well, if he wasn't there, Derek Queen just cooked his guy.
Oh my god! I could not tell what you meant by that. That's a really, I hate that reaction. Well,
it was a great.
You said. I don't know what kind of stats he's been putting up, but ... And I thought you were going to say, D. Lee has been super happy on my timeline because...
Oh, is he a Derek Queen hater?
Yeah, because the Pelicans, the Hawks have the Pelicans pick. So if Derek Queen sucks,
Oh, I see.
it's great for the Hawks, pretty much. And so he's like, "Yep, this is the worst big defender I have ever seen. Yeah, It's impossible to be more out of position than Derek Queen was in this game. He was never even in the right spot on accident. What an idiot."
Oh, I think Kenneth Lofton is playing somewhere, right?
Yeah. I don't remember where, but I definitely saw him in a game recently.
The two ways, Derek Queen. The Zion route or the Kenneth route?
Armando Bacot is who surprised me. I was like, yo, it's crazy that it's only a sophomore year. He was a rookie last season. That's crazy. He's 40.
All right, I got the. Wait, do you have them pulled up or no?
No, you gotta do it. Because also you have to edit this one. I'm sorry, but I had to do like a key combination I had never heard of before to get my computer to turn on this morning. So I can't. It's not running real hot right now.
Jesus. Let's see.
110 lobby requests. What's a good one?
Idris Elball. So he said, "Pussy-footed creamer here. I saw somewhere that the Knicks should make a move for the
Wait,
I
you
think
already asked this one.
He posted this one in both threads. I bet
Don't do that, Idris.
Well, we did post back-to-back ones on accident.
No, that's not. That's fine. That's good because we have 2 now for separate episodes. If people wouldn't double post.
Do you think Scotty Barnes will ever develop to an elite level? Says Reese.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no. It's hard for me to see.
Nah. Well, I mean, good enough to be the second best player? Maybe, but will the Raptors ever have a team where he is the second best player? Probably not.
He's got to get better at scoring.
Fuck you, dude.
Ebi Moshiri, hello Jort and Pantleg. As far as I'm aware, this is the first ever lobbyist request from Guatemala. Has Ebi Moshiri been in Guatemala this whole time, or is he just there now?
You should have spoken up.
He's named the Tuscaloosa Tugger.
Maybe he's vacationing there.
He must be on guys. He's gentrifying Guatemala.
Wow.
Send some hate
Are you
his
serious?
way. Do you guys plan on doing another movie review series this off season? I don't remember how the other lobbyists felt about it, but I enjoyed those episodes. Thanks. I don't know.
Maybe.
Big fat sexy white guy.
Okay.
Are y'all Mitch Johnson enjoyers? I don't know. It's hard to.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very hard to judge coaches when they don't have talent, because it's like you can't make a bad decision if there's no good decision to make. Yeah, and like when the goat goes out with a blood clot, what are you supposed to do? I mean, probably commit seppuku out of respect.
No, you say, De'Aaron Fox, you need pinky surgery. I heard about it, so get that taken care of. We're going to go get Dylan Harper.
Should the Spurs coach have to speak Spanish? That's not a lobbyist request. That's me. For relations with the community. I say yes.
Yeah, sure.
Djax. Glaze Jalen Brunson and the Knicks, or I'm unsubbing Mr. State of the Leagues.
Okay. Jalen Brunson, one of the greatest point guards of all time, scoring off 2 feet in the paint.
One of the greatest Knicks ever.
Pound for pound, pretty good because he's chunky, and so it's not like Iverson, 110 pounds, best of all time.
His success is liberating. When Carmelo Anthony succeeds, who became mayor? I don't even know.
Rudy
Was that
Giuliani
de Blasio
again.
or something? Rudy Giuliani again.
Yep.
And Donald Trump won presidency probably when Melo was in New York. I don't know if he was there in 2016.
I don't think. No, that's giving.
It might have been the last year.
Where was he? Because was he in Portland?
Well, that was at the end. So he went straight to OKC. But also, Porzingis is 15. He did overlap with Porzingis, correct?
Yeah, I think so. Let me look him up. Fine, I'll research. God.
But under Jalen Brunson's tenure, Zoran Mamdani is...
Okay, so 15-16, he was with the Knicks. Yes, he played 72 games. How old was he? 31.
03.
He averaged 22 points per game at 31. That's pretty impressive for Carmelo Anthony.
That's 20. That's 26 in that year. The Michael Jordan of watching S. It doesn't. It doesn't
Okay,
let me see.
that's fine.
Oh, he's just begging for Ping Pong the animation again. He said,
Okay.
I'm begging for Ping Pong the animation watch, at least from Jack. I've given up on Pablo. That boy's lost, and there's no coming back from the slop he's in.
Someone brought up solo leveling at a party I was at the other night, and I was like,
What did they say? Did you ruin the party?
no, they were describing like a different they were describing an audiobook to my girlfriend, and they were like, it's kind of like this, it's kind of like that, it's kind of like solo leveling, and it took everything in me to be like, oh well, I guess I know not to listen to it now.
Wow.
I didn't say that because I'm nice in real life.
The Order of Pacism said, please spread the gospel on future Indiana Pacers starting center Isaiah Jackson,
We haven't even
defensive
talked.
menace, rim running freak, about to wreak havoc on the pitiful Eastern Conference. He
re-signed.
That's what he did. Okay.
Yes, but we haven't talked about Miles Turner sending shots. Gratata.
Oh, what he said is like, I wanted to compete. That was my number one.
Yeah, he had two quotes. He said, one, I wanted a competitive situation. The other team I was on, we were just young and hungry. And then oh, fuck. He had a different one. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, it was just very surprising, like, oh, damn. It's one thing to, like, go to the team you were in a war with, but it's another thing to, like, say all this shit.
That's incredibly bizarre. Because number one, that's the team you played like 10 years with. Really, no matter, there's zero chance of you becoming a Bucks legend because they're not going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just kind of like a guy. You're not like a draft pick that they care about. So, like, you will have no legacy there.
And the second you start playing poorly, everyone will be really mad at you.
Yeah. Indiana had, like, emotional attachment to you, and now you've turned that negative, and they're going to hate you forever.
You played like shit in the playoffs, and they were, like, fine with it. Like, half the fan base was like, yeah, we need to bring this guy back.
He's
We're
our
gonna
longest
stay
tenured
good."
guy. Come on. pay
Yeah.
him.
Oh, my God. Chet, at least, 40% from the field. He was a plus 15. What are you doing, Mr. Competitive?
Who would he be? Who is that? Who would that be shots at?
I have no idea.
On the Pacers.
All I saw, a lot of the Pacers reposted a video of Benedict Mathurin dunking on him in practice, dunking on Miles Turner. Siakam posted it, Mathurin posted it, and a couple others. So maybe this is just a legit. That's really unfortunate. One of the most unfortunate things is it feels like between Lillard and Halliburton, a very good modern rivalry has become way less important. Because, like, it's like, what are these? I get that they hate each other, but what are these teams going to do in the playoffs?
Yeah. So I wonder if it is a shot at Benedict Mathurin directly, but that's kind of weird still.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It feels incredibly weird because it happened so quick. Like, is it 2 weeks between the finals ending and him signing with the Bucks?
Yeah, it was very fast.
Are you gonna give me my money? No. Okay. I'm a Buck and I hate you guys.
Which also, I saw a report that they did not give the Pacers a chance to match either. He was just like straight up, I'm out.
See, I understand like why he would have the animosity towards the organization because he was like dangled in trades for 10 years straight.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I mean, I guess you never know what's going on in the locker room, I suppose. But yeah, Isaiah Jackson could be the year. Hopefully. No, it won't. I don't know.
It could be, but probably not.
But they won't be good, so I don't know what he'll be. He won't have Halliburton. That'll hurt. Tijan Salon Believer. The Hornets have had a big offseason this year. What do you expect them to do next season? And what one move would you make if you were the GM?
Trade LaMelo Ball.
Plant something in Miles Bridges' locker. Get him arrested.
Okay.
they still won't be good next year.
Yeah. If I was the GM, I don't know. You probably, if you have another ass health year, I do think you need to make like a decision about direction and stuff. But you could like, I like the process of everything. They made like a lot of smart like margin moves. They drafted pretty safe picks. They the Pat Connaughton Mičić thing, they got like a second rounder there. They had a few things like that. So yeah, I don't know. It seems like compared to the shit they were doing 2 years ago, they're moving in a different direction. It's just you need, if you don't get any lottery luck for this long, the margin moves don't really matter as much.
Just keep linking and building and stacking.
Building, stacking, hustling, all that stuff.
Grinding. Let's see. Josh Lerman. All right, you fucking freaks. Another one for you. Could Jaylen Brown beat whatever MAGA puppet runs in the next election?
No.
It depends. Did you see what Jaylen Brown was saying on Kyrie Irving's stream?
No. What did he say?
He said, I could do way more, but my team is so talented that I'm, like, basically that he's held back by...
well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, a lot of expectations.
Team sucks ass this year.
Throwing on yourself there. So that guy, he gets in his own way, I feel like, a lot.
Yeah, like, judging just by the stuff that's happened in the NBA sphere, if he ran, like, a presidential campaign, he would say one thing a month that would be, like, it would alienate, like, a quarter of the country.
It was funny because Kyrie was like, he asked him if he plays 2K, and then he's like, or do you make your own 2K? It was so funny because he's always like, making my own super in, making my own health.
I'm 2K to Kyrie. That's what it's called.
But I don't know, because I don't know what type of people respond to Jaylen Brown, because is he charismatic? I don't know if he's that charismatic.
I think he's pretty charismatic. There's probably
he's a better chance than Tatum at winning an election, I'd say.
Yes, I'll give him that, because at least he's, he there's like some energy there with Brown. Tatum, it's just like
from his neck.
Yeah, from his special necklace. But yeah, I don't think either would win, just because, so much of being like a presidential candidate is just not saying the wrong thing.
You know what? Maybe he could win an election just based off, I will release Epstein, the list.
Maybe.
I'll get it out there.
There is no list. Wait. What the heck?
Is that the official position? There is no list?
Yeah, there is no... What do you mean official position? Reality, you mean?
I keep seeing like leaks, and I'm like, it's probably fake because it's from some random Nazi on Twitter where it's like, I have a screenshot right here.
I have a screenshot. It's me, Super Hitler 88HH. I have a screenshot of the official government Epstein files, and I'm releasing it on X.com.
I saw someone burning their MAGA hat. Like, yeah, it was epic. Like,
well,
LeBron.
I made a video about this today because Andrew Schultz had like
he's turned on him, right?
Yeah,
he's upset.
He's like, I didn't vote for any of this. He's spending money. He's starting wars, and it's like, to me, like that guy. I feel like Epstein getting the list released, that was like a driving factor in that guy supporting Donald Trump. That was something those people cared a lot about, like the weird like kind of bro podcaster, like Lane type guy. And so once all this stuff happened, it caused them to like really like take a step back and look at everything else and like reevaluate the world. And now they're just like, oh shit, this is a bad guy, and I supported him. But at the same time, Andrew Schultz is probably just like being a worm because so much of his platform depends on being like likable and relatable.
It's so nuts to be like single issue Epstein guy and vote for Donald Trump, who's like it's obvious he's on there.
Mm-hmm.
Or
I'm
even if
single
he's-
issue Tatum guy. I'm voting for Jaylen Brown.
It's crazy. Like they were BFFs. He
They hung out
recruited
all the time.
he snatched up girls at his hotel. He's on. There's a magazine interview where he says he likes them young like I do. It's like, come on, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
It was all part of a ploy to
Yep.
my guy. They did the same things, but one is evil.
It was the long con. He was building this up. He was always going to expose the circle, and so now,
Yeah. Well,
now
that's what like my dad will say. Is like, well, no, they had an argument, and he cut him out of his life in like 2010.
Okay, so that's 15 years of being involved with Jeffrey Epstein at least. So we've got a solid. It's just a decade before the argument. That's all. It's nothing.
Well, when did he buy the island? And even if he had the island, he probably didn't bring it up. He was probably really humble about it.
Yeah,
So.
and the flight logs are fake, and there's no list.
Chop. Hornet's hive mind here. Would it be
Chopper?
beneficial to teach just Chop with 2 P's?
Oh.
It's like the dog from GTA 5.
Okay.
Franklin's
Well, I'd
dog.
rather be Tony Chopper, but whatever.
I love Chop. I would send Chop in and do so much. He's a one-hit kill, really.
Nice.
Would it be beneficial to teach LaMelo Nen in order to protect himself from injury? Yes.
I mean, I
it would
guess.
be- What Nen heals?
There's a lot. There's the lady who has Nen stitches. There's Kurapika's cross that heals his broken arm against Uvo.
Which category is most conducive to staying healthy? Enhancing or no?
No, I think there's one that's literally like all about it. Let me see. What Nen category is for healing? Oh, okay. I mean, the Google AI thing says enhancers. Let me Google, or let me click on this Reddit link.
But enhancer LaMelo with more athletic, that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be cool. I guess, yeah.
I think we already read that one last.
Don't read
week.
it, then. Don't read it, dude.
Gentlemen, Detroit Pistons. Gentlemen, short and simple this week. If you had to make an FBI's most wanted list of basketball terrorists for this upcoming season, who would make that list? With love, D. Piss. Clarkson. Who's out there really just chucking? Because Julius Randle's taking himself out of the running.
Terry Rozier would be up there for me.
Yeah, Cam Thomas. He's still got some of that
cool
going
and
on.
like I would ease off on Cam Thomas just because you could at least like make the young player bad team argument. But yeah, I'm thinking like older guys. There's no pathway to like this him developing into something cool or fun. Or there's like these are just straight up wasted shots. So yeah, Jordan Clarkson, Terry Rozier, just a lot of older guards like that where like very one-dimensional. Maybe Jordan Poole will be a guy like this in like 5 years. But even then, like his 3-point shooting, if you could shoot the three well, you're automatically like off this list for me.
Could we see MPJ be born anew in Brooklyn and do more on the ball or no?
I don't think so. I posted because Eddie Johnson tweeted the other day. He said, it's obvious why Jonas Valanciunas doesn't want to play with Jokic. He's just scared of the blame game happening to him. Everybody watch Michael Porter Jr. flourish in Brooklyn now. So I looked it up. What do you think Michael Porter's 3-point percentage swung with Jokic on the floor versus off?
I think you told me this before. Is it like 30-40 or something crazy?
It's 27-44. Which is like that's way more than I was expecting like 8%. And so for it to be that big, it's like holy shit, dude. That is like straight up not a good shooter when he's off the floor.
You know what that tells me?
What?
No more 3-pointers with Jokic, So if he needs Jokic to make 3-pointers, no more
No more
three-pointers.
threes. Deep twos. Baby.
Middies.
Middies.
That's what he's doing in high school. Post up,
Okay.
turnaround, fadeaway.
Yeah. I don't think he'll be a bad 3-point shooter in Brooklyn, though. I do want to go on. I think it'll be fine, but I do like. I think he could definitely quote unquote basketball terrorist in terms of bad defender, negative playmaker, takes a lot of shots. But I think Brooklyn, they won't have that many other scoring options.
Kuzma, maybe in
Yes,
in
certainly.
Milwaukee. Yeah.
And
So
Kevin Porter Jr. too, for that matter, and Bobby Portis. Shit.
get these guys on the list. Okay, Gav parentheses TRG. Hi guys. First off, moment of silence for the lawnmower. Josh Minot going to Boston, and also for Brian Thompson, healthcare CEO, father of 2, slain before his time.
Fucking popped. Damn.
Say it more dignified than that. Don't just say popped. Okay. Popped by a fucking Italian on the streets of fucking New York.
Hey, that's just New York, baby.
Anyway, my wife, parentheses, she is real, doesn't like a lot of movies. She gets bored or likes to spoil the ending. What's a wife-proof movie that we can watch that she will enjoy for sure? I love it. What's a wife-proof movie?
Coco Melon. Subway Surfers highlights. I don't know. Let's think. Fantastic Mr. Fox is a foolproof 90-minute movie. That's a tough one to get distracted or off course by. Let me pull it up.
Solo Leveling might be wife-proof. Let's see. What
90-minute movies. All these look stupid.
Well, we need more information about your wife, really.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of stuff she likes.
So, how tall, maiden name,
How tall, wingspan,
birthday,
height, weight, college,
social security,
40 time, the one where they run around the cones in a square.
allergies, greatest fears, greatest hopes.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
I can't find any 90. I'm on a Reddit thread where everyone's just complaining.
Watch Bend It Like Beckham.
Warm Bodies. That's a good one. I liked that movie.
Oh, I saw that in theaters a long time ago.
Me too, when it came out.
Interesting idea.
Yeah, I liked it.
2015 All-NBA team member Pau Gasol. All-NBA team member. Hi, JJ and PP. First-time Bulls doomer lobbyist here. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
In all my years of suffering as a Bulls fan, nothing has made me question my sanity more than seeing a Chicago Bulls fan page on Blue Sky say they think Modest Buzelis could be the next Giannis. Modest Giannis, that rhymes, though.
Blue Sky's so fucked up.
Doomerism aside, if Buzelis continues to develop and we see a strong rookie outing for Noah Senge, do we think that there's any chance the Bulls could actually be developing a solid defense? I'd still want us to move off Vooch, Patrick Williams, and Giddey, but a defensive identity beats having no identity at all. ... Right? I miss 2015. Those are two very good building blocks for a defense. Buzelis and Asenge are both, like, if you have that at your 3 and 4, those are both guys who could theoretically be plus perimeter defenders and plus interior defenders, and who you hope can be livable offensively and like big time transition weapons. So that is the bones of a good defense. I'm gonna give Patrick Williams one more year before I say this guy's done. So
You're such a fake nihilist about the Bulls.
Well, he has only had one bad year. Like, last year was terrible, but the year before, he was 40% 3-point shooter, good, like, top of the defensive metrics. So, and he's just huge. So he's the kind of guy I'm like, I could see him sticking on the team. And Bulls fans hate him more than Giddey, and that really bothers me. They always hate the wrong people. And
I get that you're mad. We need to direct that energy towards the important movements.
Like, they thought Wendell was why he's too small. He doesn't get enough rebounds. Like, you need to be in a camp. But yeah, the bones are here for a good defense. So we'll see. What if we get Carlos Boozer, Cam Boozer, and then he wears his dad's number, and then he yells, "Hold that! Grab that, Joe!" That's
what Carlos Boozer used to yell?
He would just yell at Joakim Noah to grab rebounds. Like, he would just stand off the side, grab that.
It's like, bro, you're my other front court partner.
You're the star.
You're the power forward. They get
You're 20
rebounds.
and 10. He really was next. You know, he's having a dating show.
Carlos Boozer?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like The Bachelor with just him as the guy, which is epic.
Okay, well, yeah, sure. Yeah, go knock yourself out, Carlos Boozer. That's great.
Okay, we'll do one more. Oscar, Jacques y Pablito, greetings from Germany. Please tell me I'm not going crazy for not wanting the Magic to trade Franz. I think if it happens, that's my Luka trade.
Whoa!
I like that. I like that he's loyal to the Magic and not Franz.
Yeah. I mean, you're not crazy. They shouldn't trade Franz, but they might not have any option soon.
I think they'll be giving this core years before they do anything big. So I wouldn't shudder if I were you.
I don't know. I feel like it's just tough because they have literally nobody else on the roster after like 2 years. They have like 4. They have to extend a bunch of young guys if they want them as role players. And they have. I looked at it the other day. I did the math. Over 90% of the cap is just their top 4 for 3 straight years after next season.
So top 4 is Impalo, Franz, Suggs,
Bane.
Oh shoot, Bane.
Yeah,
okay.
So it's I think Suggs' contract, if he could be healthy, is actually pretty movable because it's descending. He gets like $30 million next season, and then it's like
and he'd just be worth the contract if he's healthy.
Yeah. But still, it's after next season, once Paolo's money kicks in, it's like you have like $10 million before the first apron.
OKC just makes everything worse because if you're a young team, you just look over and the grass is always greener over there because it's like they're going to pay all their guys $1 bajillion, but they just won a championship and they have better supporting role players. We're going to pay Paolo, Franz, Desmond Bane, and whoever. Who am I forgetting this time?
And that's the thing
Suggs.
is like the Thunder just have better players. That's like it's we have what top MVP. Top 2, top 3 player, maybe best player in the world, some people argue. Like a legit that level guy. Then our second best player, arguably better than your first best player in like the J-Dub Paolo shit, which even if you want to call that a wash, it's crazy how much like better of a second option Jalen Williams is than either Franz or Paolo. Like his skills are just so much better to like smaller roll off of a star. And then Chet versus Suggs or Desmond Bane, it's like, even though I think that's maybe not a complete wash right now because I love Jalen Suggs, it probably is a wash within like a year and a half.
Yeah. So I don't think they would trade Franz, but if you do, you hope it's for something equal or greater. And
yeah,
but I do also see the world where you trade Franz and then he goes on and blossoms elsewhere.
Yeah, I see that because like right now, even though my Paolo hate, part of it is a gimmick. Like I think it's a fairly toss up to who would be better to like build around between him or Paolo or him or Franz moving forward. Like I think it's 50-50-ish. But yeah, that means you could very well see a world where it's like, yep, Franz was just like all NBA for 8 years after we traded him.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys,
it's a short episode.
It's a shorter one. It's the off season. We're literally still on, just at 80%.
Yeah, come on, because if you go 100 miles an hour all the time, you tear your Achilles.
Yeah, guys, we all hate 82 games. We all want a 60-game schedule.
Mm-hmm. But then, now...
We're playing 60 games of 2025 basketball, 22 games of 2004 basketball.
Whoa. Okay, David Robinson, do you have any final thoughts?
Nope.
Me neither. David Robinson, take it away.
Basketball is an endurance race. Whoever's got something left to give in the fourth quarter wins. Up tempo means I'm gonna run you into the ground.